안녕하세요. Exchange Chan Megan
Joanne입니다.
Good.
안녕하세요. 익스체인지 첸 14번째 시간입니다. 오늘은 외국인으로서 여기 살면서 가장 빈번하게 그리고 가장 강력하게 필요성을 느끼는 언어에 대한 몇 가지 정보를 교환하려고 합니다. 그래서 랭귀지 익스체인지에 대한 시간을 좀 마련했습니다. 메간과 인사를 나누고 계속 진행해 나갔습니다. Hi, Megan.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Are you making fun of my little voice today? Good afternoon, Joanne. Are you actually making fun of it?
What?
It is a little lower today. I'm sorry.
So funny.
I don't know. I just noticed that my voice is a little lower today.
So
apologies.
sexy.
No, so sexy, but also just tired of being. Well, I think, okay, as women, sometimes we're just expected to be nice and happy and and it's
always bright.
Right. And I think that's horse shit.
Horseshit.
Yeah. I mean, I can be happy.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. I think I can be happy without like overtly having to be bright and smiley all the time. Like I can be that sometimes, but I shouldn't have. It's exhausting. And
Exhausting.
Well, yeah, and like as artists who.
So to be honest.
Yeah. I'm being completely honest, and I think especially as like artist, actor, like the voice and face, and then also like selling my work and all these things. Like just I've had some weird interactions lately, and I'm just like. I don't want to have to be that all the time. So I'm actually really happy today. It's okay. Like I'm good today. I'm always enjoying my time with you and happy to be here. I'll just have a lower voice today because I'm not going to be cheery and blah.
Anyway, your voice always make me feel some kind of, think that your voice is so sexy.
Anyway, Megan, shut up. Let's get to it. Sexy voice. Got it. Hi.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. And Megan, you look always busy, but you got so interested in learning Korean.
Yeah, that's like the next step. Now that I had ample time to get used to it and kind of ease into more of a routine here and settle into things. Yeah. Very keen. Very keen to learn.
Yeah, that's right. So would you talk to me in Korean about anything and impress me?
No.
In a word, no.
No. I
will not.
I will not. Because the thing, I'm saying no, I can't impress you. I cannot impress you. I know like 안녕하세요.
Okay.
I know 감사합니다. I know 좋아. I know if I say like give me the kimchi, like kimchi 주세요. I don't. And I know some like honorifics and I can maybe understand a few things.
Kimchi 주세요 just can't be used to both of the elder guys and then the young guys. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I mean, I also know like 맞아, like
맞아.
Yeah, I know that. So I know we vocabulary, and I can more maybe understand a few things, but I cannot impress you with. I don't even know. Hi, my name is Megan.
Your kimchi 주세요 just so impressed me.
Wow! Oh my God! Please don't lie to me. No, thank you. So, meaning I can't impress you. Can you teach me something that would be impressive?
Okay, I see.
Please.
Okay, thank you.
Please.
And then here, I will let you know. And then several expressions that I think are most commonly used in everyday life.
Okay. Okay, please.
The first one is 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
You know that.
Can you say it quickly, please? Like, how would you say it?
Yeah, in a normal speed. 안녕하세요.
So it is a bit slower. It's
a
a lot
little
of
bit
syllables.
slower.
It's a lot of syllables. What if you're saying like hi to someone?
Just 5 syllables.
Just 5. Hello.
Just 5.
Hello. 2. Hi. 1. You're talking to an English speaker.
You are young.
Young.
5 syllables is so many to you.
I'm also thinking of like, because I know German too. Auf Wiedersehen. So
Auf Wiedersehen?
Yeah, Auf Wiedersehen means goodbye or
goodbye.
like, but like hello, salut. Like, I know like they're very quick ones, the ones that I know. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, I think, intimidating sometimes learning because I'm like, I need to say the syllables correctly. Because if people don't pay attention to each syllable and like 안녕하세요. I mean, also English speakers and foreigners call it like 안녕하세요. We're made fun of for how we pronounce it. So I'm maybe a little intimidated to and want to be careful in saying it.
Korean 안녕하세요 is very simple because, I will explain about that.
Please.
Yeah, 안녕하세요, like the very one that you said in the first part of our show.
Yeah.
And then, as I said to you, good afternoon in English, and you have different words depending on the time of the day you greet someone.
Yeah, we're not always specific. I mean, you can be. I think we've in vocabulary, like we've allowed for that, but I don't always do that. Sometimes when I'm being said, like, oh, good afternoon, good evening.
So different.
They are different, but like you also can just say hi.
As hi.
You don't have to hello. Like, hey, how are you? We don't always.
There's a hi.
Yeah, well, we don't always say, hey, good afternoon. That's quite formal and quite specific.
Just two syllables, a hi. Doesn't
Hi.
make any
It's one.
trouble.
Hi. I mean, it's very informal, but like, hey.
Hey.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hey.
So simple.
It's too simple, maybe.
Okay.
So 안녕하세요, is that said for all of it? Is there any good afternoon in Korean?
Good afternoon. So I would say about that.
Please.
We have always, same syllables, the same words. In the morning, afternoon, and at night. When we meet someone, we start with 안녕하세요, all the same words.
Always starts with that. Okay.
Same. Even though for the first time you meet someone,
always
you can say
안녕하세요.
that 안녕하세요, that words in the same way.
I mean, we would say that too, like with hello. Like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, in American English especially, like, hey, how's it going? If I see you for the first time, I wouldn't be like, good afternoon, how are you? I mean, that's more
We've
like
learned, we have to start with good afternoon, good morning.
I would say, well, good morning's a big one. I mean, do you have a good morning in Korean? Like,
안녕하세요 is okay.
Is it? Okay, because we would say, I think the biggest ones we use are good morning and good night.
Good night.
Because that's usually the first thing when you see someone in the morning, like, good morning. My grandpa used to sing a song to us when we would wake up. He's dead now, so that's why I say he used to. But it was, good morning, you slept the whole night through. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So he would sing that to us.
So cute.
It's so cute, right? And we would be at Grandma and Grandpa's house, eating our cereal.
Okay.
And then always good night, like if it's the last time you're going to see someone or when you're going to bed. So I think that those two are more important than good afternoon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
I would say that. But here in Korean, it's just 안녕하세요.
Just 안녕하세요. Always.
Any good night. Like sleep well, good night.
Sleep good night means a little bit different.
Yeah.
안녕히 주무세요.
More syllables. So, one more time. I'm just intimidated. This is me just being intimidated. I'm not critiquing the language at all. I'm just intimidated because I want to do well.
So funny.
So one more time, please.
Okay. 안녕히
주무세요.
Yeah. 주무세요 means a little bit honorific of the sleep.
So what would you say to like your kid?
Kid? 잘 자.
잘 자.
Yeah, 잘 자 means good night.
Like if we would say night night.
Night night.
To like a kid, like night night.
Yeah. That's right.
Or we'd say night night. Okay, cute. Okay. Okay, so there is a little.
So you can use that 잘 자 to your friends or some very familiar, so close friends.
But if I was like, say you're out at a pub or at a bar drinking with people and you say goodbye or like, would you say goodnight to them? Or no?
So in that case, you can use that 잘 자.
Or just even the more formal.
A little bit weird.
Okay.
A little bit weird.
Because I'd say like, goodbye, good night.
Goodbye, good night. And
To
you
people.
can say that in a very simple way, but in
Yeah.
Korean,
No.
잘 자.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit
Like go to sleep on
Too
the on
much.
the, on the curb. Like
too
go
much.
to
And
go to sleep
after
on the street.
You're going back, and then after they think about that. Oh, she's just a little bit weird.
I mean, fair anyway. You can call me. I'm definitely weird. So,
So funny.
it is very funny.
Yeah. And this is words used when we meet.
Okay.
And then when we part ways,
Yeah.
we say 안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요.
Yeah.
안녕히
Yeah.
계세요.
At this time, in English, both the person greeting and the person being greeted say the same thing.
So maybe the person offering
Yeah, goodbye.
the goodbye. So the person offering the goodbye says 안녕.
So, but in Korean, different. So
Yeah.
the person greeting 안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요. That's the
Means-
person offering the goodbye.
offering. Person means stay well.
Stay well. Okay.
And then the person being greeted 안녕히 가세요
안녕히 가세요.
means go well.
Okay, so say the two please.
Yeah, so 안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요.
Offering person.
Okay, so
And being offered person 안녕히 가세요.
so it's the same first part and then different second part.
Yeah, the second
so
part is different.
안녕히 계세요
means
and then
to stay
가세요.
well. And then 안녕히 가세요. 가 means go. You know, 가.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, 가.
You say 가,
가,
like
가.
can it be
Go
rude?
away.
Can it be rude? Like get the fuck out of here?
가.
Like
We don't use that kinds of words in a short way. 가.
but if you do, is it rude?
Kind of so rude.
Yeah. Would it be like in English if you say like get the fuck away? Go away.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
go
like
away.
that. Yeah, like
Okay.
that mood.
Okay, okay. Great mood. Maybe I'm in that mood
Great
right now.
mood.
I'm in that mood. 가.
가.
I mean, I need to say that more.
We don't use that.
Oh, okay, then I won't.
가세요.
I'll reserve it. 가세요. Okay.
가세요. We can use
Let's
that.
be polite. 가세요.
가세요.
But if someone's actually being rude, can you tell them?
yeah,
Like if someone's being really rude.
sometimes. So we don't use that often. So often.
But
가세요.
if there are situations that are okay to be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
get away. Like I've told you 6 times to leave, like politely, leave.
But they don't.
Yeah, if they don't, then you are like,
Then
go.
go.
Okay, got it. Understood. Okay, we're learning, always learning.
Okay.
Okay, so 안녕히
계세요.
계세요. And then
안녕히
가세요.
가세요.
It's nice that they're all similar to an extent. That helps my brain. Even like 안녕하세요, that's hello, and then it's 안녕, and then he 계세요, and then 가세요.
네.
That helps.
Yeah.
That helps my brain.
Yeah, that's right.
Less intimidating now.
Okay.
Learning.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then I will show you another so often used words.
Okay, please.
미안합니다.
미안합니다.
Yeah. And 죄송합니다.
죄송합니다. That means I'm sorry, yes?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
See, I can pick up things because I've heard it more of like 미안해요. I've heard more people say
미안합니다.
that.
Almost say.
I've heard people say that more. And I didn't really know what it was more. I could pick up the clue.
Yeah. And then 2 words are almost the same, but a little bit different.
Okay.
미안합니다 is akin to sorry.
Sorry.
And used casually.
Yeah.
And then while 죄송합니다 is closer to I'm sorry.
Like
And used formally or a little serious context.
a
little bit serious.
Okay, so like, oh my God, I'm so
sorry.
so
It's
sorry.
the
I've
kind of
messed
close
up.
to the apologize.
Like I apologize. I messed up.
Yeah, I messed up or I misunderstood.
Okay. And especially if you maybe have that kind of interaction with a stranger. Yeah.
Yeah, then
especially
you can use that 죄송합니다.
Okay.
미안합니다 means it's kind of a very close relationship.
Or just like what if you like hit someone accidentally even though we're in Korea and people just act
on the street.
Well, people do that and no one says anything always here. But there are moments where people do.
You find out.
Oh,
so rude.
Joanne, it was very obvious. But okay, something I am gonna say this. Something I did learn. And correct me if I'm wrong. But I was listening to this man who I think he's Korean American, but he also lived in Japan. And there's a thing in the West, especially in like America, Canada, where there's like this, well, especially the States. Let's talk about the States. That's where I'm from. That there's this sense of where we have to smile and we have to be okay because there's almost a lack of assurance that people are okay. So you have to show that you're kind.
It means that I don't have any hostility to
yes,
you.
But because in the States, for example, there's no like social order of like, or not order, but like a social like that
rule,
level, or just like stasis of kindness. So you have to kind of show like I'm an okay person. Whereas here, for example, and Japan was the other example that this man made, that there is kind of this like more social stasis of like we are okay, and so I don't have to show you that overt kindness because
way.
I am going to be, there is that kindness regardless. And we've talked about this before, that like Koreans genuinely or generally do like to be helpful. But like they don't have to smile to be that.
That's right.
That's our way. So meaning like you hit someone on the street accidentally, usually isn't meant
we don't say
hostility.
Anything.
Yeah.
And then just, to say something and then just small smile.
Yeah.
Just that's all.
That's
it. And then we all understand that situation.
Yeah. Whereas in the like where I'm from, there sometimes has to be a little song and dance to be like, okay, I'm not a hostile person, but we do it in a way because we've had to. And that's what I'm learning. Like, so when I'm sometimes ignored when I walk into a place, again, could also be nervousness to talk to someone in English, but it's also this sense of like, I don't need to acknowledge you to show you that I'm a safe enough person to you. And that's what I'm learning more and more. So it's just a different type of societal
Concepts.
norms. Yeah. And so that's what I'm learning. So meaning it's okay that people I've gotten, of course I noticed it.
Oh, so you have some very sound understanding to Koreans.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
About Koreans.
We're getting there.
Oh,
slowly
good.
but surely.
So great.
You got to learn. You get to a new place, you have to learn. So yeah.
Okay. And then, is there anything else that you'd like to ask at this point?
I think I've asked a few questions, so I can't right now. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Okay.
Unless you have one that you'd like to, with what we've talked about, that you think I should be asking?
No. Not so.
Actually, here is something, because like, as a non-native Korean speaker, I'm a foreigner. Non-native. Because like I always say non-native English speaker, so I'm a non-native Korean speaker. Okay. Meaning
a little bit funny.
It is
Why?
funny, right? Oh, because usually when we're talking in English mostly, and I'm usually saying you're a non-native speaker, but I'm a non-native Korean speaker, so it goes both ways.
Oh, the same way.
I think where I get like intimidated is because when there are a lot of syllables in a word. I want to be making sure I'm saying them correctly, because some people will speak them fast and then I either don't fully understand them. Well, and that's okay, because I think that's the normal way to speak. But I want to make sure, like, how important when you're like as me, a learner, how important is it to pronounce everything perfectly? Because like 안녕하세요, like what, like if you say it too fast, is it still understandable or no?
Understandable.
Is it? Okay. Okay. I think that's like my biggest worry. Just as we've talked about worries of people speaking English, it's the pronunciation. It's But any other like tips or tricks you have for someone who's just learning?
Korean.
Yeah. No, English. No, Korean.
Okay. Then. Okay, I will give you some more information.
Okay, maybe this will help.
Maybe next listening to
Great, please.
Some first song.
Oh, so listen to the first song and then more information later?
I will give you more information about that.
Okay. Do we need a a summary
Summary?
of what we've been saying? Is that
summary.
okay?
Oh, I forgot.
That's okay.
Sometimes I forgot. Oh, idiot.
No, not idiot. We just, I think you're too good at English. You forget that we are also exchange chan. And we're talking about language exchange today. So let's language exchange. 감사합니다.
네, 제가 메간에게 우리 한국어 몇 가지를 알려드렸는데요. 우리가 제일 많이 사용하는 외국인이 우리나라에 와서 제일 필요로 할 말들이 제일 처음에 필요로 할 말들이 안녕히 계세요. 그다음에 안녕히 가세요. 그다음에 또 감사합니다. 또 미안합니다. 죄송합니다. 이런 말들이잖아요. 그래서 조금 알려줬더니 메간이 우리나라 말이 조금 길다고 약간 불평을 했었거든요. 근데 5개 그 음절밖에 안 되는데 그게 조금 길다고 조금 불평을 했었는데 그렇게 알려주다 보니까 우리나라 말도 이렇게 우리나라 말이 대부분 배우기 어렵다고들 하잖아요. 근데 그렇게 어려운 것만도 아닌 것 같아요. 그러니까 메간도 좀 그렇게 느낄 수 있도록 한국어 배우는데 도움이 되고자 여러 가지를 알려주려고 합니다.
Thank you. Also, whenever you give summaries, I get to selfishly drink a little coffee.
Yeah, good.
Which is nice. But yeah, let's, I feel there's more to talk about for sure, but let's play the first song.
Yeah, let's play the first song.
Thank you. Our first
what is
song.
that?
Yeah. Today it is She's in the Rain by The Rose.
In the Rain.
She's in the Rain. Yeah.
Do you hear me? 회색빛 안개 덮인 gloomy day 눈앞이 가려진 게 두려워 이젠 아무것도 흥미가 안 나 No, do you hear me? 거리를 걷다 보니 different way 뒤돌아보니 아무도 없네 내가 쫓던 꿈들이 날 따라와 No, yeah. I'm dying inside I wanna think that it's a lie Why 소리쳐 외쳐봐도 대답이 없네 쏟아지는 외로움 in the rain She's in the rain 아름다웠던 널 그려보면 흘러가본 네 시간이 멈춰 이제 눈을 뜨기조차 버거워 No, she's in the rain 아픈 티 안 내는 너 끝이 보이는 게 너무 yourself, I'll stay with you. You wanna make yourself go through the pain. It's better to be held than holding on. No, we're in the rain. 떨어지고 있는 이 빛속에서 흩어져버린 널 다시 잡아. 아름다웠던 널 볼 수 있게. No, we're in the rain.
칼국수에서 이렇게 깊은 맛이? 진한 국물의 사골 칼국수와 만둣국, 가시를 하나하나 발라낸 부드러운 사골 황태국, 김치 하나까지 손수 담가 내오는 장인의 정성이 듬뿍 담긴 음식들. 따끈하고 든든한 한 끼 팔방 칼국수에서 만날 수 있습니다. 푸짐한 전골에 30년 비법의 수제만두 한 접시를 곁들이면 모임이나 회식도 오케이. 남가자동 이웃들의 입맛을 사로잡아온 백년시장 맛집 팔방칼국수에서 사계절 변함없는 맛과 인심을 누려보세요. 팔방칼국수 0507-1450-2398 0507-1450-2398
Here, let me tell you one way Koreans speak that really confuse foreigners.
Okay, please.
Okay, that's just one our way of answering.
Okay.
In English, when someone asks you, "Do you like apples?" or "Don't you like apples?" the
Yeah.
answer is the same.
Pretty much. I mean, there's a little bit different meaning to the question, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, of course, we'd say yes
I
or no,
do. Yeah.
or no, I don't.
Oh, no, I don't. Yes.
Yeah.
So when you like them, yes, I do.
Yeah.
That's the
Yes,
correct.
yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But in Korean, it doesn't.
What?
It doesn't.
In what way?
Okay, let me
So
tell you.
it's-
It is different.
Okay, please
Okay.
explain.
So when someone asks, "Do you like apples?" It is answered, "Yes, I do," when you like them.
Yeah.
But when someone asks, "Don't you like apples?" it is answered, "No, I don't," when you like them. Can you guess that?
That's crazy.
Crazy.
So what are you? No, crazy. Not that Korean's crazy. I'm just. I think just
A
as
little bit weird.
Well, it's unnatural for me.
Unnatural.
For me because
Because it's so different to yours.
and as you're explaining it, you're translating it to English as well. So I'm guessing it seems very different in Korean. But you said it confuses foreigners.
Yeah, so when we learn English,
Yeah.
so every time when we answer some kind of from the questions, we feel some kind of so confused.
Oh, okay. So are you responding to the do or don't? And what we're responding to is the like.
Always hesitating I have to answer yes or no.
Oh, because of the do and don't.
Different way.
Because like in English, if I say, "Do you like apples?" that's just yes or
You
no,
have to
right?
respond to the like, the meaning of the
Yeah,
like.
and same with the "Don't you like apples?" Because don't. If I ask you, "Don't you like apples?" that comes with more of a context of, wait, I thought you liked apples, and maybe you just said you didn't like apples, or maybe you said, "No, I don't like apples," and I'm like, wait, you told me you liked apples. Like, don't you like apples? And then you could be like, "No, I don't," because I just was being nice to you and told you I liked them. Or why did you assume I liked apples?
No, not that way.
But it is a little different instead of like, "Don't you like apples?" So there's a little context
the
context
mood
there.
a little bit different. But,
Yeah.
but
Still
in a
like.
Yeah. And but in a not so sensitive way, is a very useful, casual way.
Yeah.
So and that when someone asks me, "Don't you like apples?"
Yeah.
then I like the apples.
Yeah.
Then I have to answer in Korean way.
Yeah.
No, I don't, because I have to respond to the negative question form at first.
Oh, so in Korean, is there only a form where when you ask questions it's positive or negative, and you respond to that
it's so
bit?
important.
Can you give an example, or do you have an example or further information? Yeah.
So you asked me, do you like apples?
Do you like
and
apples?
I like apples.
Yeah.
And then, yes, I do.
What if you don't?
So
If I say, do you like
no,
apples?
I don't. It's the same.
In Korean.
Uh-huh.
But if I say, don't you like apples?
Don't you like apples? But when I like apples, then no, I don't. So at first I have to negative answer to that, your negative questioning.
So how does that work in Korean?
아니요.
No, meaning like what would the type of questions that are asked with that? I think I'm confused because I don't know Korean. So like, is that just how questions are asked, is either positively or negatively?
Okay. So positive way is 사과 좋아하세요?
Okay. And
사과
that means
좋아하세요? Then 네, 좋아해요. Means
Yeah.
yes, I do.
yeah.
And then 사과 좋아하지 않으세요?
So if I'm saying, oh, you
Don't
don't
you
you
like
like,
apples? Then
and that's saying you don't like apples.
no, I don't. I like apples.
Oh.
No, I don't.
So it'd be like in English if we had said,
yes, I
oh,
do.
you don't like apples. You don't like apples. Yes, I do. Like, no, yes,
yeah.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. I understand now. So
Mhm.
it just works a little differently in that way. Okay.
So different way.
Okay. Wow.
So from English. So always, Koreans, when we got some answers to
Yeah.
someone from foreigners,
Yeah.
and then we so confused.
Ah, do you know what? That sounds a lot like in English when we say, do you mind if I sit here?
That's right.
But
do you mind if you ask something, someone to
Like, can I
begin
sit
with,
here?
Do you mind then? No.
Do you mind if I
like that.
sit here? But this is the thing. In English, we also confuse, like native speakers as well. We confuse it all the time. Like I sometimes.
A native?
Oh, yeah. Well, because think of this. Like, do you mind if I sit here?
No.
And I would be like, no. Because
I
what
don't.
we're saying is, no, I don't mind. But some people also be like, sure. You know, so that's always a weird question of, do you mind if I do this, or can I do this?
So I understand that your English, the form of the answer
It's just
is
confusing.
always respond to the the meaning of the verb.
Yeah. So do you mind? Not the meaning of the, do you mind? Yeah, a little bit.
Mind means that
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, or no, mind is, so do you mind? Mind is like, yes, or like, is it okay or not? Right? Mind. Like, do you have any preference? So what is your mind? Like, what do you think? Right? So do you mind if I sit next to you? And you could say, no. Like, do you
Just
mind?
okay.
So that'd be, but sometimes when people hear no, because that's the correct response is, do you mind if I sit here? No, I don't mind. Yes, I mind. But when people hear the word no, sometimes they think, oh, I can't sit here. Whereas, right? But like, if I say no to that question, that's correct. Saying, no, I don't mind. Please sit. If I say yes, some people will be like, oh, I can sit here. So some people always mix that up, because of I want to say yes. I want to sound positive. Whereas in this response, it's actually opposite.
But I have some question
Yeah,
about
go.
that. Then in that so confusing
Yeah. Yeah.
situation, you have to put some backwards.
Yes, no, I don't mind. Yes.
No, I don't mind, or yes,
Like,
I'm
no,
okay.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. Usually.
You have to put the backside words.
Or you don't even say yes or no. You can just say, please sit. Sure, please sit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you have to. It's a very confusing, I think it's confusing grammatically. Because if that was Korean, like, do you mind? That would be answered positive because do is the positive, right?
Yeah, positive. But mind is just negative meaning.
No. What I could ask you, what's your mind? Do you mind? Mind is, I wouldn't say is overtly negative. It's just your way of thinking. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's overtly negative. Unless,
we've learned that mind is so negative meaning.
well, usually it's that I mind it. I mind that. Like I
mind that means, I've learned that. I don't like that kinds of way.
yeah, usually, I mean, I think it's usually in the context. I mean, I could be wrong, but I would say, because maybe if the verb mind is more negative, but if I say I have a mind of that, like more of a adjective or a noun isn't necessarily negative, because my mind, there's that's
I
all
have some
things.
kind of a thinking of that.
Yeah, but also we call like your thoughts your mind, like your imagination, your thinking is your mind
Oh,
as
so
well.
confusing.
Yeah, but that's a noun. Yeah, that's
then-
the noun.
Then, I'd better put something, further explanation about that.
Yeah.
And then when I use that,
Yeah.
mind, the verb.
So I say, Joanne, do you mind passing me your paper?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, great, thank you.
Okay.
Then that means you give it to me,
Uh-huh.
right? Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. No, I don't. Great. Or like, oh, here you go. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. I see. Okay, so confusing.
It is. So yeah, apples.
Apples in Korean.
Yes.
So, and then you said about that, the mind.
Yeah.
Very, very confusing
Yeah,
case
yeah.
in English. And then, in any case, you ever noticed the Korean expressing English in a very peculiar way?
Yeah. I mean, any non-native English speaker.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Yes, I know. Of course. I mean, I think any language has their own peculiarities. I can't even speak today. Peculiarities. There is a knowledge that, or a knowing that, especially various Asian languages, mix up English, especially in like signage or I mean, that's always. I think that's fun though. I think that's just a fun thing too.
That's just fun.
Yeah, because mixing languages. Also cool that you know more than one language. But I'm talking about like, I don't like when people make fun of or like think it's stupid that maybe a sign is wrong in English, because I go back and forth, or having been English teacher or just, I'm a writer, there are moments of, that's not correct grammar, but sometimes it's endearing that it's not correct. And sometimes it's funny in the sense of like, that is so endearing and actually makes me like, what? It's great, and not in the way of like, oh my God, I'm making fun of you. I would hope they wouldn't be embarrassed by this. So here's a good example. When I was in Busan, there was a sign that it was just for waxing and nails, so and body waxing, which normally that's what we would say, like body nails and body waxing.
Body waxing.
Yeah, but what they had was public waxing.
Public waxing.
Yeah.
A little bit weird.
So, okay, what they mean is pubic waxing. Pubic meaning your, downstairs area. That's your pubic area. Those are called pubic hairs. But even in English, we wouldn't overtly be like, hi, let's wax your pubes. We wouldn't do that. But public, pubic, only one letter. There's an L in public.
Oh,
right?
That's it.
That's it. So it's just a little whatever. But it was so funny to me because I was like, oh my God, they're putting, like, I know they're not doing this, but just imagine, like, the thought of people putting on, let's bring them into the streets, wax them in public.
Everybody.
Everyone watch. This is a whole event. And I just thought that was so, like, the image of that would be so funny. And I know they don't mean it, and I wouldn't mention it to them unless they wanted help, but I'm just like, this is so, I had to take, I don't normally take photos of it, but I had to, I just thought it was so endearing, because that was so funny, like
so funny,
right? Just imagine, like, let's all get waxed in public.
Oh, they made a very kind of funny, but a little bit shameful.
But like that's the thing, and I feel bad because like I don't think it's quite shame. I don't think it should be shamed because then it discourages people from speaking or using English. And that one isn't as crazy. Sometimes there's like I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. There are moments where I do feel bad, like I saw a whole brand that their brand was like very not, it wasn't good grammar. It was okay, but it gave like the meaning they wanted versus what they actually had written was off, like in the way that I'm going, ooh, I don't think you want to say that. And so I feel bad because that was the whole brand. And that was like all the work, everything was written like that. And I felt so bad. But like, I'm like, who do I contact? But I don't know if they want to, because I don't want to come in and being like, I know all the, because I think and there's like because there's a danger of that. Like I also have made documentaries, and sometimes as having been an English teacher, I want to help people who decide. You've even said like, please correct me. I'm like, I'm going to an extent, but I'm not going to do it all the way, because I think it's important to keep...
I'm not a judgy.
Yeah, well, I also think it's important to keep some of your natural expression. I'm the exchange that I do with the potter. She often says "맞아," like, and I love that.
맞아.
Yeah, 맞아. So she says that instead of being like, yeah. And I love that, because it keeps someone talking and being comfortable. And I understand. I'm not going to say, well, you're speaking English. You should. No, keep it. I think that's important. So, yeah. Often you say like an E at the end. Like people will be like tichi, it's a very Korean
pronunciation.
Yeah, so there's
so weird.
It's not weird. It just
then you
it
can
just
tell
is.
that it's very, very small one.
It's just small.
But you can tell that.
I can tell. I mean, whenever I go to a new place, it's always okay. Let's listen for those small things so that I know how people are pronouncing things, so that I can better understand.
Oh, we cannot tell. Finish and then from the finishy.
Yeah.
We cannot tell that.
Yeah, see, and I can. And so it's for me, I'm going, okay, how can I better understand people if this is, it's not their native language. So how can I, and if they want help, great. But I also then, I think it's my responsibility to better understand. Yeah.
Oh, great. So great. 네, 제가 지금 메간에게 우리나라 사람들이 영어를 하는 데 있어서 조금 우리나라식 표현, 그러니까 한마디로 얘기하면 콩글리시 같은 거 있잖아요. 그런 식으로 좀 이상하게 들린 것들이 있냐 그랬더니 메간이 부산에서 발견한 아주 재밌는 그 간판 사인을 들고 와서 얘기를 하는데 거기 public waxing이라고 되어 있었나 봐요. 근데 그게 거기 L자가 하나 빠져서 사실은 그 신체 부위에 대한 waxing을 의미하는 거여야 됐는데 퍼블릭 왁싱으로 돼서 우리 다 같이 왁싱을 받읍시다라는 의미의 글자가 된 것 같아요. 너무 재밌는, 그러니까 실수 아닌 실수를 해서 그러니까 네이티브인 메간이 보기에는 굉장히 이상하게 보였겠죠. 하지만 메간은 이게 한국인들에게는 그 모국어가 아니기 때문에 그런 실수를 저지르는 거에 대해서 이 사람들을 좀 더 이해할 수 있는, 왜냐하면 우리들만의 어떤 문화나 그런 걸 통해서 우리가 표현하는 영어식이 조금 다를 수도 있는 거잖아요. 그래서 그런 식으로 우리를 좀 더 이해할 수 있는 식으로 우리의 실수를 받아들이고 있다고 얘기하네요. 네, 참 훌륭합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then,
should we do a second song?
Second song.
And then,
what is that?
yeah, our second song. So our second song is I Want to Break Free by Queen.
Break Free.
I Want to Break Free by Queen.
Oh, by Queen.
Yeah. Here we go.
but life still goes on. I can't get used to living without you by my side. I don't want to live alone. Hey, God knows, got to make it on my own. So baby, can't you see? I've got to break free. I've got to break free. I want to break free.
땀 흘려 일하는 당신의 곁에 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터가 있습니다. 노동법 강좌와 청소년 노동인권 교육, 무료 노동상담, 소상공인을 위한 노사 관계 지원과 취약계층 노동자를 위한 문화복지 사업 등 일하는 사람들을 위한 사업을 진행하고 있습니다. 임금체불, 부당 노동행위, 산업재해, 직장 내 차별행위 등 일하다가 겪는 어려움은 무료 노동 법률 상담 02-395-0025, 02-395-0025로 전화주세요. 배달라이더, 택배기사, 대리기사, 요양보호사 등 이동노동자들을 위한 슈 서대문 이동노동자 쉼터에는 다양한 업무 편의시설과 안마의자가 준비되어 있으니 이동 중 힘드실 때 언제라도 쉬어가시기 바랍니다. 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터의 소식을 좀 더 알고 싶다면 카카오 채널 서대문 노동자센터를 검색해주세요. 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터는 일하는 모든 사람이 존중받고 노동이 아름다운 서대문구를 만들기 위해 노력하겠습니다. 당신을 응원하는 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터와 함께 오늘 하루도 힘내세요.
네, 여러분은 지금 91.3MHz 서대문 공동체 FM 라디오의 익스체인지 챈챈챈을 듣고 계십니다. 이는 서대문 공동체 라디오 플러그인에 의해 만들어지고 있습니다. 저희는 특히 다문화 가정 및 서대문 지역에 거주하는 외국인들에게 도움을 드리고자 만들어진 프로그램으로서 여러분들도 다양한 얘기로 참여하실 수 있어요. 저희 메일 주소 알려드릴게요. exchange1-@naver.com 입니다. 그리고 광고 하나 더 하겠습니다. 서대문 지역에 사시는 외국인으로서 한국의 음식이나 언어 교환을 원하시는 분들이 계시면 참여하실 수 있는 조그만 단체 알려드리려고요. K줌마라고 한국인 아줌마들의 모임이거든요. 영어 연습을 하고 있는 단체인데 구성원 분들이 서대문 지역에 오래 살고 계신 아줌마 분들이어서 음식에 대해서는 물론이고 서대문 지역에 대해서도 빠삭하신 분들이세요. 그래서 한국어를 정규적으로 연습하고 싶으시거나 여기서 사는 여러 정보들을 듣고 싶으실 때 도움을 드릴 수 있는 그룹입니다. 저희에게 연락 주시면 연결시켜 드립니다. 관심과 참여 부탁드립니다. Here is a personal advertisement that I can tell you. If there are any foreigners living in 서대문 who want to exchange Korean food practicing or Korean language regularly, I will let you know a small group K-Jumma. K-Jumma is a meetup of Korean lady homemakers as a group practicing English and living the area. Also, they are knowledgeable about the local area and can help foreigners living in this area practice Korean food, know Korean spirituality, and give useful various information about living here. If you need any of these, please contact us. We will connect you to them. Thank you.
Thank you.
And in Korean, there are cases where the same pronunciation and characters have different meaning.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's a little funny case.
Okay.
In these cases, the meanings are completely different.
Okay.
But they rarely cause confusion in context.
Okay. So there's enough context around when you say it to know that it's not.
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
Okay.
They are 배,
배,
말,
말,
사과,
사과,
삼,
삼.
치다. 치다 is verb.
Okay.
And so on. And 배 has ship, pear, and abdomen meanings.
Like your
So
like your
different.
stomach.
Abdomen, stomach. Mhm.
Ah, okay. So a pear and a stomach and
The fruit
Yeah.
pear, and
Yeah.
abdomen, and the ship.
she. Okay.
No connection between
Absolutely
them.
not. I mean,
But
do sheep
the
even
same-
eat pears?
Yeah.
We eat pears, but that's about it.
But there is no cases the complicated with each other because
I would
it's so
hope not.
different.
I really would hope not. That would be like, hi, I have a pear ache, like a stomach ache. No, okay, yeah, I think makes sense.
And then another word is 사과. You know
사과?
this apple. Apple is 사과. We called it
okay.
사과.
사과.
And then it has another meaning.
Okay.
Apple and apology. So I told you 미안합니다 a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then 사과 is a kind of a 사과 apology.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my God.
That's a good one. Hi, Apple.
Hi, Apple.
Oh no. Okay. That's
Okay.
another one. Very different, but
And
it makes sense that you wouldn't mix them up.
Yeah. And then, you know ginseng?
Yeah.
Ginseng.
Yeah, like the
we
root.
we call that 삼.
Sam.
But it means number 3.
Yeah. Sam.
삼.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, I hear it all the time on the metro.
Metro.
Like,
Yeah.
So like 종로 삼가.
Yeah, you can transfer
yeah,
line
삼가. like
3.
yeah, yeah,
종로
yeah.
3가.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 울지로 삼가. Yeah. Okay.
And here is another verb.
Okay.
치다.
치다.
치다 means to hit
Oh.
and to play.
Okay, that one is confusing.
Confusing.
Yeah. Because even here, people will like slap each other as like a joke. So that could technically be play. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Like
But
that's
then in that case, in that situation, the two sides of meaning altogether belongs to that situation, isn't it?
yeah, but I find that one a little dangerous because I don't like hitting. I grew up in a house that did hit like that, and yeah, and sometimes I'll like maybe a little bit, but I like a gentler touch because I think any kind of hitting is not good. I think it's a gateway to more aggressive hit, and like I don't ever want that in my I don't want people hurting each other physically like that. I don't want to be hurt physically, and so I don't want to open that door. So that one's confusing to me. Yeah, but you're right. In that situation of like, you
in
hit.
Korean, both cases to be hit in a very playful way or in a very aggressive way, we use the same words. 치다.
Yeah,
치지 마.
so that's why I find that one a little more confusing.
As a foreigner.
Yeah, as a foreigner. Oh, and also someone who's very careful of situations like that. I would want to make sure that, because I don't want that to be used as an excuse. Like, oh, it was just play. When actually someone was physically, domestically violent to someone. So that would be my only worry. So I think we need to continue this conversation next time.
Oh,
There's
really?
a lot of richness
That's
that we can
good.
dive into. Yeah. So let's leave everyone.
waiting.
Good. Let's leave everyone with the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield and say goodbye.
Oh, say goodbye.
Bye.
And see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Sometimes my tries are outside the line. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. No. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate.